Well, it's the fourth day of World's Groups with coverage brought to you by Alienware. An unfortunate loss today for Rogue, but a great and exciting run, I think, throughout groups today, filled with a lot of excitement for them. So Larson is here to chat a little bit about that. Larson, I mean, what has this day been like for you? Because I'm sure there was kind of a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, definitely a big roller coaster. Started off with losing to Clan9, which we expected to win, and we fucked up hard. Like level 1, we invaded, and earlier from there the game was a bit hard. Still winnable though, but after that loss, it took hard on us, and our mental is not strong as probably people have seen in the past in LEC and last World, for example. So it was a bit rough situation. But at least we managed to come back and beat FPX 2 times, which is something. At least like we beat FPX 2 times and knocked them out. That's something, I guess. Even though we expect to win against Clan9, they played very well together. So congrats to them. I mean, it's a crazy day that both Clan9 and us beat FPX and they went like 0-4. It's like a crazy day, right? So at least Western has that. At least West has some hope. So,
Yes.
Even though it sucks a lot because it was so close.
Well, I do see a lot of people celebrating, even North American fans celebrating your victory over FPX today, allowing for this like Western tiebreaker. So I think a lot of people are happy about that. Okay, going into Worlds, as you guys got drafted into this group, there was a lot of people saying like, this is the group of death, et cetera, et cetera. So, how satisfied are you with the results that you guys were able to get? I'm sure wishing you could get out of groups, but does it feel good at least that you guys were able to obviously challenge the expectation that like you guys might be the third or fourth worst team in this group by a long shot?
I mean, I'm at least happy that that expectation like went out the roof or went out the window, whatever you said.
Yeah.
As I said, I mean, yeah, it's cool that we knocked that place at least. But obviously, I feel like we could have done much better. If we play very well, I think we can even win against Diamond. Actually, in the first game, it was so close. And second game, we were also very strong, I think. I was very strong. Actually, I like an unfortunate incident. I mean, after like 50 minutes of the game, I really need to go to the bathroom, but I'm not sure if you can pause for it. So it was a rough situation.
Oh man.
I was like so good, and then I kind of lost my focus because I really, 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 really need to go to the bathroom. But I mean, that's just an excuse, right? But it was a bit unfortunate. But even against that one, I felt like we could win. And obviously, we should win against Clan9, in my opinion. We shouldn't lose to Clan9, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, okay. Taking a step away from Worlds, it does feel like between last year and this year, Rogue has definitely cemented themselves as one of the top teams in LEC. What do these back-to-back Worlds trips mean for you? And what do you think of Rogue and your team's position in LEC now that you guys have been able to do this?
Well, we kind of expected to have a better year, right? We expected to win LEC, probably both in spring and summer split, but we failed with both, and we won one game away in spring split, and then we really crashed as a team in playoffs in summer. It's our biggest issue is like just the mental. Our mental is quite weak, and the team environment can be bad at times when things go bad, which probably fans notice. Like when things go bad, it goes like even worse. So obviously we expected way more. Yeah, I mean, at least, I mean, I don't know. It's really nice to say it was cool to be at Worlds 2 times, but I really wish I did better both times.
Yeah.
I feel like I improved so much, like a lot during Worlds though, even though I didn't get to show it in every game. But I felt like I improved a lot, so that's something nice to take away from Worlds.
Well, reflecting on the journey that you guys have been on specifically this year, from obviously the very beginning of spring to now, what do you think has transformed for the team? Is the team in a way better place than it was before? I don't know if you guys have learned a ton, you've grown closer to your teammates, any of that stuff?
Yeah, definitely. When things go bad and environment can go bad, you get closer to some people, and yeah, I mean that's something that definitely happened. That so we bond a bit more with some people. I kind of forgot the question. Sorry.
No, it's. I was just asking, like, you look back on this whole year, from spring to Worlds now, and I guess for me, I'm curious what that journey has been like for Rogue and for you with the team. Like, do you? I know you said obviously you wish you had done better this year and you'd won finals even, but I don't know if you just feel like the team has grown a ton and maybe you know there's been a lot for the team to learn and improve on.
I wish I could say we grew a lot, but we definitely didn't. And we crashed like we crashed out in summer playoffs. And we could have done so much better. Like this team has so much potential and very good individual players, but yeah, some things are wrong, and we can't like live up to our potential. Even though we did a very good effort at Worlds to improve a lot, which I think you could see in the games, kind of that we actually improved a lot from the playoffs. So at least we gave it our all, and that's the only thing you can do, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Larson, I do really appreciate you taking the time to do the interview with me after the loss. I know it always is kind of like shitty to do these after a tough day. But I will say I am sure that I will be interviewing you in person in North America next year at Worlds, and perhaps in a more positive light than our two Worlds interviews have been these past 2 years. So,
yeah, you should. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you interview me, if you interview afterwards, then we will most likely lose unless you lift the trophy, right? So it will often be sad. So
no, I mean,
yeah,
I could interview you. I don't think it's a curse. You know, I could interview you during the first part of groups, and you could be kicking ass. I'm sure that's what we'll do.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah,
yes,
and then we'll have more positive.
Yes. Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
I will be back next year. I've fought so much for Worlds. I was putting down so much time, and I felt like I improved a lot. And I will keep doing that for next year. Like I'm just gonna live, breathe, do everything for League of Legends. Because when you actually become a nerd in this game is so fun, and I feel like I improved so much. So I'm gonna look to do that next year and be a really strong player.
Yeah, very good. Well, thank you so much for the interview. Really appreciate it. And unfortunate loss today, but I know a lot of fans are still really proud of what you guys have been able to accomplish this year. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things Worlds right here on my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, Worlds is so hyped this year. I am really excited about it. I'm filming this outro shortly after Cloud9 made it out, so clearly I'm a little excited. But I wanted to say that that's not the only thing that's hype right now, because just now today, and you're probably watching this a couple days even after, depending on which interview this is on, Alienware has announced their new beautiful case. This is their new Auroras are going to be coming with this. It is designed from the inside out, with components laid out in perfect harmony, enabling performance, easy upgrades, and optimized acoustics. I mean, you guys got to see this. The beautiful side panel where you can see in. It's beautiful. I can't wait to get one of these things. The new Alienware Aurora. It's celebrating their 25th anniversary. And I want to shout them out because it's kind of perfect time to be talking about them as we're doing World stuff. So please check them out. You can go click the link in my description below if you want to learn more. Use a code, and yeah, stay tuned as this hits the market very soon.